1,376 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24-hour cycle reporting period, that is. That's the lowest daily infection increase since November. The country recording more than 1.48 million infections since the pandemic began. Now, the number of active cases currently stands at 67,091. The national death toll has meanwhile ticked up to 46,463 after 183 more people died. South Africa recording over 1.3 million recoveries. That's a 92% recovery rate. Authorities are urging all South Africans to continue wearing masks, practicing social distancing and regular hand washing. All right, now the bodies of 4 children between the ages of 11 and 14 have been retrieved from a sand hole next to the N2 at Nyanga on the Cape Flats. That is, it's understood the boys played on a heap of sand when it collapsed on them. Mariska Botha has more.
It's a windy day out here in Cape Town, and I'm going to step out of shot so you can see, because that's the only way to get a grasp of what possibly happened here. That is the hole where in the early hours of this morning the 4th body of a child was pulled from. Now, the hole itself isn't very deep at all, but the sand there is soft. We did go a little bit closer, and it's quite eerie to stand so close to a place where you know that 4 children had lost their lives. Now, this area, of course, is in Nyanga. It's just off the N2 highway, as you can see on top there. That is the highway running across. And this is at a turn off that goes into Nyanga. There's an open piece of field between the highway and an off-ramp that goes back to Cape Town, right next to Nyanga. And this area is often used by children. You can, even young adults sometimes, when you drive past here on the weekends, you can see children playing here. There's often soccer matches, impromptu soccer matches carrying on here. And this is the area where the young people and children of Nyanga, this part of Nyanga, come to play. Now, of course, this isn't set up as a playing area at all. It's not safe at all for anyone to be spending time in this clearing here. We could only guess at this stage what happened. The assumption is that the children came out to play on this embankment and the sand caved in because it was soft. Now, anyone who understands the nature of sand, if you're in a hole and you keep on scratching, the sand will keep on collapsing on itself. And as I say, that is only speculation as to what happened, because we don't have much more information at this stage. The City of Cape Town Fire and Rescue Services only telling us that they suspect the children played here, and at 4 a.m. this morning they pulled the last body from this site here. It was a horrible, horrible tragedy that occurred here. We are hoping to speak to family members a little bit later, if we can. Understandably, this is an extremely horrible time for them. Of course, an investigation's ongoing. We see a lot of officials here now. We saw City of Cape Town vehicles, and obviously the bottom of this has to be gotten to understand why this happened. But definitely this is a common occurrence where you see children and young people coming out to these open patches of land and playing here. And unfortunately, that tragically ended the life of 4 young people.